Dean Alfange was an American politician who held nominations and appointments from both Democratic and Republican parties. He chose the path less traveled and preferred the challenge of life rather than a mere guaranteed existence. He wrote the following: "I do not choose to be a common man. It is my right to be uncommon if I can. I seek opportunity, not security. I do not wish to be a kept citizen, humbled and dulled by having the state look after me. I want to take the calculated risk, to dream, to build, to fail, and to succeed. I refuse to barter instead of for a dole. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence, the thrill of fulfillment to the stale calm of Utopia. I will not trade freedom for beneficence, nor my dignity for a handout. I will never cower before any master, nor bend to any threat. It is my heritage to stand erect, proud and unafraid, to think and act for myself, to enjoy the benefit of my creations, and to face the world boldly and say, 'This, with God's help, I have done.' All this is what it means to be an entrepreneur." Everyone is so divided today into the tribe they believe is morally and politically or intellectually right. We forget that humans moved beyond tribal groups to build communities, cities, and nations. This was no small step for humanity, and it has provided the world great benefits and horrors. Billions of people have been brought out of poverty over the past 30 years. Indian and Chinese economic growth has contributed heavily to this rise in economic conditions, and yet it is not perfect. There are brutal work conditions in those two countries. Corrupt leaders oppress their citizens and seek to expand their power by eliminating rivals. Just see President Xi in China. We've seen world wars and armed conflicts that still arise in unstable regions like the Sudan and Syrian streets. And of course, war criminals like Yevgeny Prigozhin are funded and deployed to conquer neighboring lands like Ukraine by failed leaders such as Vladimir Putin. We have forgotten ourselves in the West as we argue over pronouns and gender fluidity. Leaders argue about how we should raise the debt ceiling, as if there is a significant difference between 31 trillion and 33 trillion. It is absurd to think that a few dozen leaders might have influence or control over those types of decisions. Yes, those topics are important, and all the peoples of this world deserve human dignity and respect. But we forget the first principles of a nation built on the words of Jefferson. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. All men, all women, and all people have unalienable rights, and we are created equal. We may not remember those words well when we watch others speak up on TV, social media, or whatever platform you choose. But there was a day when a person could stand up and declare their beliefs with passion and purpose, and then return to work in their communities, serving the people in our towns, cities, and nation. The social contract of America and many other countries is founded on liberty. This is the basic understanding that others will disagree with you on a number of topics, and that is their right, just as it is yours. But we've forgotten the second part of that contract. Jefferson ends our declaration with these words: "We mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Known or unknown, we have mutually pledged our lives to serve each other in the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness. Republicans, Democrats, and others need to remember there is no liberty without honor and commitment to each other.